seasons of it, and I gave up on it. Like there's something that just keeps happening once they write themselves into a corner that you just stop caring about the show, and it happens at different levels. But like what I was trying to say comes to mind is like Welcome to Derry. Like Welcome to Derry looks, feels, and smells like a movie, but it's a TV show. And they probably put a couple $100 million into this shit. And if it flops, and it possibly could bankrupt a studio, right? Like shit like Stranger Things. Stranger Things could have been a movie. Like the first season of Stranger Things, you could have made to like a 2-hour movie and it would have been a better overall experience than 12 episodes of like a TV show. I didn't watch any of the. I've only seen season 1 of Stranger Things. I tried to watch season 2, couldn't get into it. Talk about horror movies. Any in particular you want to talk about, or like give me a guidance here? Like, or should we talk off the cuff with it? Unforgiven. Well, let's talk about horror movies since no Cap and Straw says Welcome to Derry was good though. Like here's I didn't watch it, so I can't really comment on like the the level of like quality Welcome to Derry is. I've only watched the opening scene. Like me and Kelly sat down, we watched the opening scene where like the little boys and riding in the car, and like I was like, okay, this isn't for me. But that might have turned me off because I call it the Bloomfield scare, right? Or Bloomhouse. The Bloomhouse scare, I'm sorry. Jason Blum owns a film company called Bloomhouse Productions, and he mainly makes horror movies. He does them on a low to medium budget. He's basically your modern day Roger Corman. Never made a film that didn't make money, right? That kind of thing. And the issue with Bloomhouse is every movie is formulaic. They all open with a scare, and then they get into like a story, and then there's like a period where like people come in and explain what's happening, and then they end with a scare, right? Like that's kind of like the Bloomhouse like formula that it kind of works, right? Because like there's some really good fucking Bloomhouse movies, and the one that comes to mind is Sinister. Like Sinister is up there in the top 10 best horror movies of all time. And then you see like the Bloomhouse Vacation with Sinister 2. Like Sinister 2 was terrible. Where did the dead go when they die? How old's that movie? Oh, the fucking lawnmower scene, dude. The lawnmower scene is crazy, right? Like the scene that fucks me up with Sinister is the fucking pool scene, like where they're taped to the pool chairs and they're slowly like pushed into the pool. Like to me, the feeling of helplessness that like I try to put myself into that position. I'd rather my face turned over, be mushed up with a lawnmower, than slowly have somebody push me into a pool as I'm duct taped to a chair. And I know I'm going to have to go in there and drown. Is it pretty bad because of gore, like ambiance? I mean, like, there's movies that aren't horror movies that should be, right? You ever see a movie called Come and See? If like Come and See is like a war movie, but it is everything a horror movie should be. Hey, Kaylee, appreciate it. Midsommar is a Wicker Man turned teen drama. Ari Aster is a hack. I liked Midsommar, but like I don't think it was great. Like to me, like Midsommar and The Menu are sitting in the same realm as like artsy horror, right? I prefer The Menu over Midsommar, but Midsommar at least did something different. But this is coming from a person that says Season of the Witch was the best Halloween movie. The Wrong Turn, Wrong Turn movie. The first one was good. None of the other ones were. I don't understand with the Wrong Turn series how the hillbillies keep coming back. They keep bringing the same hillbillies back. John Anderson, you'll pay for my Ozempic if I take it? Cool, let's do it. I need 2 millimeter. I need 2 mg of it, milligrams. Like the intro price for Ozempic is for 0.5 milligrams. I was taking 2 milligrams. I've actually never watched The Nun. I've never actually watched the Conjuring universe. I've never seen any single Conjuring film. I've sat down to try to watch the first Conjuring a lot, and I never make it past like them going into the basement before I'm bored out of my mind. You say the rest sucked? I mean, like, did you even see part 2? Like, I have part 2 on VHS. It's not so much low attention span, is that like I get fed up with things quickly. Like you see it in Call of Duty and like Rainbow and stuff like that. It's like today when I was playing Call of Duty and Rainbow, like I was having trouble because I was disappointed in how I was playing a lot. Like I'm like, dog, I'm completely like in my head the entire time I'm playing, I'm like, dog, I'm washed as fuck. I'm a fucking sham. I don't know why motherfuckers watch me. Like I'm the worst player on the team the whole time. And that's all I'm thinking in my head the whole time. And then that influences my mood. And then my mood gets whiny because I kind of want to go like hide, right? Because I feel ashamed. Yo, Pip, can we get a Pikachu sniff? You pay $10, I get you the Pikachu sniff. I am not looking healthy. Thank you, Howdy. Thank you for the donation, man.
Hello.
Dragon Age Origins playthrough. People didn't watch that shit back when I was popular. You think they're going to watch it now? We got people.
How's it going, Wings?
By the way, I'm streaming, so if you're coming in here, you're going to be on stream.
Oh.
Okay, let's just disconnect from that. Those guys got weird quick. I can't fathom an adult person actually being fulfilled by playing this slop. What we talk about, like video games in general nowadays. Like Rainbow has its perks, right? Like I like Rainbow. I like the people I play Rainbow with. Thank you, Howdy. Thank you for the $15. Did I hear Dragon Age? Dude, there was a period right before Fat Camp with FPS Boot Camp. FPS Boot Camp is 2013, where I ate, slept, and lived fucking Dragon Age Origins. I platinumed it on PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360. Like I was so obsessed with Dragon Age. And I got so excited about Dragon Age 2 and that shit sucked. And it sucked. Inquisition was fine. Yeah. Inquisition was like, they've all gotten a little worse, right? Dragon Age 2 sucked compared to Dragon Age Origins, but it's better than Inquisition, and Inquisition is better than fucking Veilguard. Veilguard is trash. Absolute 100% black garbage bag, dog hair, shit, piss, and vomit. mixed together trash. Like, there's nothing redeemable about Velgard. It should have never been made. Somebody took $50 million and burnt that shit in the backyard. It would have had more enjoyment than anything Velgard put out. I feel bad for anybody that's ever actually sat down and beat that game. Have you ever tried cozy games? This is a legit question, like Stardew Valley. Like, to me, my cozy games are Dark Souls. Anything from Software is a cozy game to me. Like, Baldur's Gate 3 is one of my cozy games. I like games that I can sit there, take my time, think about what I want to do, and implement it. Like, I'm kind of autistic, so like I have like very niche things that my brain gives me like happy feelings with. And like overcoming something tactically is one of them. My favorite song currently. Ooh. God, it's not a good one though. It's Turnpike Troubadours. But it's like, which one? Like, the one that's been stuck in my head the last few days isn't what I would consider a great song. Like, between message and everything, but it's still a good song. It's called Unrung by Turnpike Troubadours. But Turnpike Troubadours have dethroned Mastodon as my favorite band. I did a very, very, very thorough playthrough of Dragon Age Inquisition on Nightmare on my first playthrough. And it cheated me out of the platinum because I killed all the dragons and the last dragon kill didn't count for some reason. So I'm still to this day missing one trophy for the platinum on Dragon Age Inquisition. And I'm like, fuck, I got to replay the whole fucking game so the dragon shit won't fucking glitch. Same thing happened with Crysis 3. Crysis 3, when the game first came out, like, the highest difficulty was superhuman. And, like, it wouldn't pop. It would, like, every time you beat the game on superhuman, it would just crash the game and it wouldn't pop the achievement. Never touch that bitch again. You like the bird hunt? A lot of people like the bird hunters. Fun fact about the bird hunters is it's like the ending song of the Lori thing, right? Like Evan Felker has a character, his two characters in his songs called Jimmy and Lori. And Lori he sings it in a first person point of view, so it sounds like he's singing it to like him, but he's actually singing it in a relationship that he witnessed on his aunt. Like, Lori is actually his aunt, and he's basically sings a song about her life, how she was kind of like the town girl that, you know, likes to go to the bar, that kind of thing, and like she wasted all her youthful years, end up getting up with a dude that's main use is drugs. And The Bird Hunters is a song about the one boyfriend that Lori had that actually was good for her that she didn't actually want. Are you asking me, Mike, will I ever do platinum videos like Morgan's Basement and stuff like that? I think I've discussed this before, but I'll quickly touch on it again. Making long form videos is so hit or miss, and it would destroy me to put in 40 hours on a video and have it get 6,000 views. Howdy, dude. Thank you for being a hoodlum, dude. Like, everybody in their head thinks they're going to be Magellar or Early Bird or somebody like that every time they put a video out is a home run. But not everybody could be Dungeon Chill. I love those type of videos. I go to sleep to them all the time. Like, it makes my heart happy when I see somebody do like a long form video going into the intricacies of Kingsfield. I know myself, I have no faith I could never make those videos well enough that actually warrant keeping it into the game. And I'll bring you an example. I'll bring you this one right here. Like, one of my favorite Elden Ring guys was Ingenuous Clown, right? Girl. This guy right here. So, I don't know how well you can see this, but this guy made some of the best Elden Ring challenge videos out there. And like, he ran into the same problem any content creator runs into. It's like, what do I make now? Right? So what he ended up doing is he made this video right here. This one right here. This is called, I beat Elden Ring only using shields and now I'm in immense pain. 1.6 million views. Everything else since then, he normally got he normally got between 2,000 and 5,000 views, right? Like, that's what he normally got. Like, some of these, you getting a big video, I mean, people will go back and watch your other videos, but like, he was kind of struggling. This is his breakout video. And he's like, oh, people really enjoyed this. Let me do it again. And then he did this. This is crazy. This is called the Elden Rule. Beating Elden Ring, but I can only do it 20 damage per attack, right? For example, Fire Giant has 43,000 hit points, and he could only do 20 damage in attack. And what he was doing, he was using the Briar armor, which when you roll into people, does damage. That one got 1.3 million views. So then he tried a long form, then he tried a small video essay, didn't really get traction. So he's like, fuck it. I'm going to do another challenge ring with Elden Ring. Here it is. Here's the crossbow. This one only got 3,500. I say only. And that one took a lot of time to make. And then he did like the stone. I don't want to say it because it sounds too normal with my southern accent. The stone miner video. This one did a little bit better. Maybe it was just a Doom. And then he did like, can you beat Doom without jumping? Very fucking hard challenge. He beats Doom without jumping while playing the highest difficulty. You know how hard that is? You ever played Nightmare on Doom? Doing that without jumping is almost impossible. It got 25,000 views. Then he came back to Elden Ring. Now he feels trapped. That did well. Perfumer did a little bit worse. That one did a little bit worse. Then he tried to branch off and play other games nobody cared about. And then, blah, 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 blah. See, now he's back to 5,000 views of video because he's tired of playing Elden Ring and he feels trapped by it. So he's like, oh, let's go try the DLC out. So he makes 1, 2, 3, 4 40-hour videos. When I say 40-hour videos, like these take 40 to 60 hours of like sit down fucking work, not counting playing, to make these things. Like, look at this one. This is beating the Shadow of the Erdtree without attacking.
And more complicated, don't they? Well, look, because of the added complexity introduced by the short duration of the Mantle of Thorns spell, the required number of rolls to kill isn't quite as easily calculable as it would be without, even at maximum casting speed.
But he got rewarded with 9.1 thousand views. And it's like, man, that is such a hard life to live without any guarantee of income. Right? Like, you got to be able to do that for the love of doing that. And at the same time, you got to have a full-time job. How much does YouTube pay per million of views? It depends on what your channel is, how old your channel is, and where the ad revenue is. I make $7.6 per 1,000 views. I have my channel is very, very well because I have a very old channel. So like, it's been vetted. It's been a partner for a long time. So like 1.5 million views for me would make me about, after YouTube's cut, probably about $4,500. Something like that. No, it's completely different. Hey, MJ, can you give us an Eminem impression? No, I can't. Like, I was never the Eminem guy. I was the DMX guy growing up. Like I remember being in middle school and like My Name Is came out and every fucking white kid in the whole building wore white t-shirts and dyed their hair blonde. Like all of them. Like I remember being at recess in middle school and all of them were white t-shirt, blonde hair. Everybody wanted to be Marshall Mathers. But once you get the dudes, don't you get like sponsors and Patreons? No. That's not how sponsors work. Sponsors generally come in and they lowball the fuck out of you, right? Like the only like for example, Raid Shadow Legends wanted to pay me like $800 one time, and I talked them up to $2,500, and then I'm like, nah, I don't like your product. I didn't want to like shill like phone games, but like but you get the package and they want you to like make like 3 or 4 videos for this money. So like you for like $800, they want like 4 videos where you show the Raid Shadow Legends off, and it comes like that. And they might change now. This is years ago when they first started popping up. So like it was, some people have it nice. Like if you're like Jackson Stevens, right? He makes more on a sponsor read than I did on my entire boogie fight. But like for the most part, you don't get sponsors for like video games unless it's something like Factor or like NordVPN. And even then, those are keep the lights on kind of money, right? Like they're never going to be life changing. They're going to be a couple $1,000s. And like that barely covers what the video is. Because like if you made, I'm going to point this out again. Did I take clown off? If you were successful in making livable money doing this, you would do this. You wouldn't make this video, right? This video is celebrating 10 years on YouTube, and he's celebrating by quitting. Like, barrier of entry matters. It matters. Because YouTube's hard. YouTube's a hard fucking game. Like, I've quit trying on YouTube, me personally. Like, I just stream at this point. I've actually streamed longer now than I did YouTube long form content. I miss being long form content. I miss making enough money off ads to not have to like, e-bag and shit like that. Because people like you better when you do long form content. You kind of hide the flaws of your personality behind like a polished version of yourself. It's like it really hurt people like me and Boogies especially, like we kind of have like abrasive personalities, and like all fat people kind of tend to have our personality where it's like you're kind of witty because all you can do is sit around and think because you can't really move. Dude, let's not talk about AI content creation and YouTube in itself. Like that's shitty as well. Because like there's complete videos of AI out there that have ruined content creation. Let me look one up for you real quick. I seen a really good video. I think It's Carp did it. Here it is. So let's look at this guy's channel real quick. This is Casp. He's got 38,000 subscribers. He does a series called Only Items, where he goes back and beats like JRPGs and like RPGs with only items, right? Like that's his claim to fame. That's what he does. It's what people watch his channel for, right? But he made a video, I hate AI clickbait channels.
Hey, how you going? How you going? Hope you're going well. I'm kind of pissed off, and I'm just going to have a quick little whinge. It's this AI thing. Apparently, it's like a big... all fucking YouTube's been overrun with this shit.
I want to preface this by saying, The fact that people can get success with AI manufactured videos destroys desire to create content. I'm gonna put that out there. Hold up. Let me do something real quick. I'm gonna move this over so I can see what you guys are saying. Hey, John, big ups. Thank you for the 20, man. But let's watch this real quick.
And I'm sick of it. But I can ignore it. I can hit like don't recommend channel, and it's fine. It goes away. But usually it's about normie topics, and I don't care about that. But I've been seeing JRPGs and JRPG adjacent AI channels pop up recently, such as what you see on the screen at the moment, and that pisses me off. You tend to get
No. JJ says, "Are you saying the AI artificial is more entertaining than you?" Right? It's not so much that that they're more entertaining than I am. It's just that they're more clickbaity than I am. Right? Like the level of effort it takes for a human to cultivate a video. Let's look up what's on screen here. It goes, "Hey, 10 games that flop were actually masterpieces." Right? That's 22.22 minutes to like form your opinion, have that opinion, and an opinion that you got to stand behind. And not some chat GPT shit that popped out with videos that popped out with it, right? Like, we'll get into this. Let's click over it.
I have an issue with it. I would ignore it. It's just that it's so not the game that was in the thumbnail. Shut up. It's obviously not a PS1 game. You can tell from how it looks. All right, here we go. Look, there's the game. But, like, that's not the game that was in the thumbnail. Shut up. It was Breath of Fire 4, Castlevania... This is how I watch all videos, by the way. Legend of Dragoon, Gran Turismo, I don't know. Parasite Eve, Virtua Fighter, Tekken. That's not Tekken. That's Soul Reaver, Chrono Cross, and Final Fantasy.
This is what AI channels do, especially in the gaming sector, is they'll just make lists. Like this list is like 10 PS1 games that still look amazing in 2025. You won't believe number 7. And they say you won't believe number 7 because people will want to go look at number 7, and that makes you go search the video. And as you go down into the video, it increases your watch time. That's an algorithmic trick designed to make you go through your watch time, right? But like everything in this guy's videos is just these lists, and AI is good at making lists, right? They're good at it. Why don't I because like these channels aren't even like these channels aren't even clickbait, man. Like they're completely made by a computer, and like it just shows you how hard it is to be. There's a difference, right? And I'm explaining this poorly. But take a rap song created by artificial intelligence and put a rap song created by a human. It's got no soul in it. And like my wife watches this shit all the time because like even though gaming has its niches, AI videos in like crime drama are everywhere, right? Because like a computer doesn't give a fuck. It will sit there and watch like 2.5 hours of fucking like somebody get interrogated and like highlight the click points of the video itself. It will read numbers and algorithms and click views and scour YouTube and find the clips it needs to. Like this video itself. All right.
Yay! What a good list. Mute it because it's cringe and it was 10 years ago.
Like, look at this
on the super called bitch.
Stories more emotional than most, depending on stats.
That's my footage.
And even
like this guy's watching this and he finds his own footage in it.
4 megabytes. These games delivered stories more emotional than most, depending on stats.
That's my footage.
Items, and even your moral alignment.
That night's called bitch. This is my background from my fucking my Ogre Battle video. Because I disabled all the layers on the Super Nintendo emulator on the title screen and captured the cool, like, wavy pattern effect for the background. Ogre Battle, Casp. There it is, and we're gonna mute it because it's cringe and it was 10 years ago. Mute. There it is, there's the background. There's the background. There's the footage of me fighting Empress Endora at the end. Does he use that? Where does he fight Endora? Doesn't look like
I want to point this out. That this AI channel that has no human, the only thing the human does on this channel is literally upload these things and make money. That's the only thing the human does. Has more fucking subscribers than Cass does, right? Cass, who cultivates and makes very good fucking videos, right? Like something like, you know, where's the video that got me to watch? The first video I seen was his Final Fantasy VII, all the items. Can't seem to find it. But he has one. Right here it is, I think.
As cats are known to do. Humans are a little more
you know, where he spent he basically beat the whole game only using items. You know, beating Final Fantasy is like a 20-hour endeavor by itself, but then figuring out how to beat it with only items makes it probably a 40-hour run just to capture it, and then you got to go back and talk over it. Then you got to like add all these extra layers and like the scenes and like you see this right here, see this white border with the shade right there? That's Canva. That's $15 right there you got to put into, right? That's editing software. So then you got to render this. Then you have the scene on the background rendered with lines. So you have that rendered with lines over here to make this look nice, and like it switches throughout this out the video, but like it was designed to give it a new look, and like all that takes time. I guarantee you, this project, this one video that made 285,000 views. This took him at least 2 weeks of fucking living, right? There's 80, 90 hours to make this video. And a computer can probably shit it out in 12 hours of rendering time. Like, to sit there and be like, hey, you should go do long form content. It's such a risk. Such a risk. Because, like, it's like you got to have dedicated income. That's why all these channels have Patreons, because like they couldn't do this without a dedicated income every month. Like I need a baseline at that point, and then it's like, okay, now it's time. Now you time to take risk. It is a risk. There's lots of channels that they get no motherfucking views. It's not that I'm looking to do it. What do I have to lose? I make right now making $100 a stream or a day is the bare minimum. Like I could do it because I have enough free time, but like I'm not very good with mental health. I'm not like if I was good with mental health, I'd be making long form videos right now, because the easiest way for my channel to succeed right now, talk about politics, wash my fucking face, get dressed up, cut my hair. Make a video talking about a news topic every day. Just sit down right here, clean my background up, because people watching, people will click. As long as you got a good enough thumbnail and a good enough title, people will click. People look at everything as serving size. Even though I don't got no hair, I have a saying. You can make the greatest cheeseburger in the world, but nobody will eat it if you serve it on a dirty plate. So, like, this is a dirty plate, right? Like, I woke up, I haven't cut my hair in a while, my beard's all fucked up, right? Because if I make that video and it doesn't get views, it might destroy my will to work at all. It's happened before. Remember I always said 2013 was the worst year of my life? I did something that destroyed my will to work, and I just basically sat around and did nothing. And I can't have that now because I have a wife now. I mean, I've streamed 7 hours a day. Oh, you're giving me the year stuff now? How many people use against me shit I said in 2009, 2010? Like, come on, bud. A lot of people miss my Fallout playthroughs. I got a guy that does really good editing wanting me to do a Fallout playthrough, and he said he'd edit every bit of it. And I haven't got back to him yet because I don't have any faith in myself. And I don't want him to waste his time. Can you explain why you raised 24 in American surgery only to get 13,000 Mexican one and pocketed 11K? So you made a lot of assumptions there, JJ. And you got a lot of numbers wrong. First off, I raised 26,000. So you shortchanging me too. That's first thing, right? The goal was 25, but I ended up raising 26 where I shut the goal off. And and what you don't see, because what you're doing is you're looking at like documentaries and stuff that have cut out all the nuance and context of everything, is when I first started raising money, I'm like, look, guys, the American surgery down the street costs this amount of money. I think it was like $26,800. There is a surgical in Mexico. I can do it for $5,000. I want to raise the money for the American one and then have a choice. So what I ended up doing was when I got the money, it took me about 2.5 months to raise it. And I put it all in a separate account. And then I decided to do the Mexico one for a couple reasons. One, I didn't have health insurance at all. So like I couldn't afford to do any kind of aftercare. Because aftercare wasn't included in the American number either. So like you gotta have blood work, you gotta have, MRIs, that kind of stuff. So what I did was I used the extra money because it cost about $11,000 after everything's said and done. That's not an accurate number. That's a round base number. My surgery was like $6,150 or something like that. I don't remember the exact number, but they charged me more because I was so big. So it was like $5,000 baseline, and then there was like an $800 fee. Then there was another fee. Then I had to have iron because my iron was low when I got there. So they had to put me on a bag of iron, that kind of stuff. So it ended up being a little over $6,000 after everything's said and done. And the plane tickets was like $2,100 round trip. Then you had a couple of hotels. You got a couple of hotel stays. I had to feed my mother, that kind of stuff. Like it all ended up being like $10,000 to $11,000, whatever it might be. And then I had the other like $10,000, and I used that basically for blood work because I had to have major blood work every 3 months to make sure that I wasn't internally bleeding and things of that nature. And my blood work would cost $1,200 a clip. $1,200 a clip. Yeah, Local Nomad got it right. Alandari donated probably 18 or 19,000 of the 26,000 by himself, and he did not care if I went to Mexico. And like it did wonders for me. Like I thought it was going to change my whole fucking life. But like depression always wins out. Because like I think that some of the happiest time in my life was like 2018, 2019 when I lost like 130 pounds and I got my sex drive back, and I went out and I bought a new Mustang, and well, not a new Mustang, but new to me. And I was just happy. For the first time in my life, I was just happy. And then people had to go try to ruin it. No, I failed the surgery from stress. You got to understand, like I got to the point where every day I was worried. I'd wake up every day just to see if I still had a Twitch channel. And eventually I lost my Twitch channel. I lost like Streamlabs and Streamlabs. Like even today, like somebody said, like, why don't you put the donation goal on the stream? I don't have those things no more. I got banned from them. That came from that period of my life where like they were attacking any way I could make money. Like they're doing that now. Just attacking how I make money. You bought a Mustang with money that people gave you with the intention of bettering your health with. No, I didn't. Like what you're failing to realize there is that I continued to make money after the fact. Like I cut the donations off on I think February 4th. I think it was right around Valentine's Day of 2018. And then I continued to work. I'm like, we're done. I've raised all the money. I even made a stream about it. And like, if you get any other money now goes towards bills and stuff like that. And like, people were very supportive from there on as well. Like, I ended up having a little bit of a nest egg because like by the time I left everything, like I had aside from the surgery money, I had like $15,000 like set to the side that of just money I made from February to the time I had it in July. And I went and had the surgery done. I used the surgery money and I kept it on a separate account because for tax reasons and things of that nature. And I moved and I got back and I started losing weight and I went through the summer, and it wasn't until like November of 2018 that I went and bought the Mustang. And I did that because the air conditioner in my truck started messing up. So like there was like March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November. There was 9 months of earnings there that I basically bought the Mustang with because I paid $6,000 for the Mustang. I was given $9,300 for FPS boot camp. We had to pay a bunch of expenses back. Like they had to buy me a bed and stuff like that, and they had to take taxes out. I end up getting, I don't know, roughly $6,000 or $7,000 or something like that. I gave 3 of that to Drew right out the rip, and I don't remember what happened to the rest of it. I honestly don't. I spent it trying to buy healthy food and going to the doctors and stuff like that. It's piddly-andly here or there. Whatever happened to that? Pussy. Honestly. Like, I got my sex drive back, and instead of wanting to like go to school when I lost the weight, I wanted to chase hoes. I mean, I'm being real with you. I'm being as real as possible with you. I've never sat here and tried to swindle anybody or cheat anybody. Be honest, even with the weight you did lose with the surgery, it wasn't enough to become a paramedic. It wasn't. And I wasn't going to spend the money till I got down to, like, my goal was 250 pounds. When I hit 250 pounds, I was going to go take a trip to Ireland to do a promise I told somebody I would do. And I was going to come back and become a paramedic. Like, that was my game plan. And it fell apart. Kelly's in the bed, man. It's 12 o'clock. What do I regret the most about my weight loss journey? Failing it. No, I hated high school, man. I got picked on. I mean, I got to 330. I got down to 330. And like, I looked amazing. Can't really see it here, but like, the way you speak is always, in a sense, trending around something. Yeah, that's Rocco. That's right before everything hit the thing, and I lost like. I still haven't recovered from losing that income. This is Dwayne. Like he used to be he used to come in and be the first one to my stream every day. This is Dwayne. That's Big Rock right there. Rest in peace, Rocco. Like people don't realize how big of a cat Rocco was. Like Rocco was a fucking unit. Dwayne's still alive. He still comes by every now and then. He'd been kind of absent since Canelo lost to, because he's got a Canelo shirt on there. That's not like it. That's what that thing is. They got absent. Canelo lost to Crawford. I was happy, but people had to ruin it. Problem is, I can't beat my brain. Oh shit, Wiggs! Always remember your legend. Don't let setbacks hold you back. Keep your hard work. You're better. I'm a better host. I am a better host at LCU because of you. Love you. Thank you, Phantom. Thank you so much. Thank you. I didn't realize you were a red trail boss over here. Holy shit. Thank you so much for $50. So you honestly believe this is how, dude, I feel like I'm in a hole that I can't get out of by myself. So like I try to like throw my mind into shit like Baldur's Gate and stuff like that just to like, yeah, like I always said, it's like, just want to hit click and fast forward through life. Thank you so much for the $50, Phantom. I think a lot of it is they don't see that there's a real person behind this. Like Wings isn't just a character on their screen. The only reason I don't like to do the weight loss stuff is because like I don't have faith in myself. And I'm so tired of crying wolf about it. No, don't donate for another surgery, because I don't know if I'd do another surgery now, because like the surgery was super hard on my body, and it was it was so much pain. I don't cry wolf now. Like I tell people, like I be straight up with people now. I don't pretend that I'm doing stuff. If I tell you I'm doing it, I'm trying my best to do it. Like I still have soda. You think this is soda? No, this is fucking unsweet tea, and that's the reason there's so much of it still left, because it sucks. Kelly brought me some unsweet tea from Sonic, and she got me some chicken from Zaxby's. That's what I'll eat tonight. I drink water every day. I got a bottle of water sitting right here. I keep a bottle of water on my desk. What's the point of unsweet tea? Because I drink so much water, I want something different. And if I'm getting food outside, I want something with at least a little bit of taste to it. Like when you haven't had sugar in a while, like unsweet tea has taste to it. But if you drink sugary stuff and you drink unsweet tea, it tastes just like brown water. I'm not on any meds right now. I've been off my meds for over a year now. Sugary sauce. Hot sauce doesn't have sugar in it, bud. Like the breading on the chicken will have a little bit of sugar in it because it will turn to sugar because it's breading. But it's way different than drinking a big sugary drink. I don't know what that means. Am I considered Voldemorted? Dude, Phantom, thank you so much for the $50, man. Chester Stone, thank you for the 5 gifted. Like hot sauce has got high in sodium, but like it has no calories or any kind of sugar or anything like that in it. Holy shit. Okay. My thoughts are different. My temperament's the same because, like, I have a defeated personality. Hey, Bryce, after Keem just finished driving Locale into the ground, would you consider collaborating with Boogie again? I'd love to see you develop a friendship and bro it out. I wouldn't mind doing something with Keem and Boogie again. I mean, like, or like just me and Boogie getting together and doing a podcast. It is what it is. I have no idea what's going on, but I hope to keep your head up, Pip. I hate to see you like this. Yeah, you don't want to know what's going on, man. Thank you so much for the $10. Thank you, Bryce, as well. I'm not I'm 445 right now. To maintain your weight at 40, zero exercise, complete sedentary life, you have to eat 43 to maintain it. Thermodynamics don't lie. You absolutely do. That's not true. Scooter, welcome to the Hoodlums, man. I know people want to think that they have some type of like medical degree and things like that, but like I've been to nutritionists. My wife goes to a nutritionist still to this day, and I sit in with her. What's your opinion on getting Voldemorted? On people getting Voldemorted for leaving LCU and banning people from the Discord supporting those people? I think it's a lash move. Like honestly, and I'm gonna say this with all love, but like Keem centers himself around with a lot of people that are afraid to tell him no. And that's where I shined at, because I'm not afraid to tell somebody no. And like, and because like if I was having this private conversation with Keem and he wanted to like ban people on Discord for like people leaving, like you can't punish people for trying to put themselves first. You can't do that, right? He did it himself, right? The fact that Keem left Locale Live as a host to be just a background guy was him putting himself first, which is fine. You're allowed to do that, right? You make the best choice for your personal life. But when somebody else goes and does that, and you want to punish people for going and enjoying the personalities that you helped like push, it seems like you're acting like a toddler in that situation, right? That's just my whole thought process with all that suggestion. I think Keem is just lashing out because like it's the easiest thing to do in that situation. But I don't think it's the right thing to do. Like, it's better to keep the bridge unburned than anything else. Like Rastov could come back to the LCU, and then what happens then? Like all the people that you ban, you're just going to lose as viewers because they wanted to go watch Rastov and they're not going to be able to come back. You're basically just, cutting the bridge off as they cross it. Is Redface here? Or is Alpha Kenny here? I wish you would stop pretending that you're going to lose weight. We all know it's not going to happen. Would that make you feel better if I didn't pretend I was going to lose weight? Because like I look at it this way, right? The only time you actually fail is when you stop trying, right? And there's going to be periods where like you struggle, right? The struggle is who you are as a person, right? How you act in the storm defines who you are. I wish you well in your effort. I hate exercise, so it's been doing what deficit 6 days a week. I went from 300 to 360 in 3 months. It's hard, but you can do it, man. My thing is just like you see that like the comment just underneath yours. Like I have people like attacking anybody that donates to me, and it's like, oh, like the only thing I can bring to my wife is like some level of security, and like this is why I overeat, because I stress about shit like this. No, I've been overeating like bad. I've been overeating bad lately. Well, it's a good thing that they manufacture willpower nowadays. Yeah, I could ban him, but like, what's the point? I'll go back. I'll go back and ban him. But I wanted asking if Redface was here, mainly because. Oh, Chester, dude, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Chester. Appreciate that. Let's call it $50. Thank you, man. Thank you, buddy. Because I wanted to see how old the account was. Because, like, the way he spoke doesn't match the name that he picked, right? I haven't had soda. Haven't had soda. Drink a lot of fucking Crystal Light, though. Why am I so rude to my teammates? Mixture of me being upset with myself. Like, I get myself in my head and I get worked up. I'm usually not rude to my teammates the whole fucking time. But, like, there's little glimpses of the old wings in there. I will be playing Resident Evil Requiem. So how did I gain 10 pounds by not drinking any calories? Let me tell you how. Ramen noodles, eating things high in sodium, like fried chicken. My wife doesn't cook in proportions. So like she'll like fix a pot full of like food and I'll eat more than I should. And I don't proportion myself. Because anytime I feel bad, food makes me happy. Like, look at the difference level between like my rainbow stream and this stream. You know what the difference is? You know what happened in between those streams? I ate. What's my favorite Resident Evil? I mean, to play was probably Resident Evil 2. The one I've played the most was probably Resident Evil 5, but that's because it's co-op. Perry's, same dog, same. I remember one time I meal prepped like rice and chicken and all this shit was fire as fuck. I would eat sriracha sauce with it. I ended up eating like half of the meal prep in the first day and the other half in the second day. And then day 4 or 5 and day 4 through 7 or the next 5 days, I ended up just going to get fast food. Am I excited about it? No. What did I like about RE5? I liked how it didn't share inventories. and that you had to basically specialize. Like, for example, like the way I usually play RE5 co-op is like one person will be sniper rifle pistol or sniper rifle machine gun, and the other person will be pistol shotgun or machine gun shotgun. So you have one guy that's like really good close quarters, and he like can pick at people with the other weapon, and another guy that takes care of anything long distance, any kind of the archers or anything like that. It makes you feel like you have roles in the game itself. That 6 didn't have that. Like, there's very little difference between the two characters in 6. They all could do everything at one time. So that very little of 6 was more than anything of baseball sliding and power bombing people. I know how to use a stove and an oven. I choose not to. I don't like doing dishes. You act like I'm incapable of following directions. I could be honor mode on Baldur's Gate 3, but I can't be like, hey, take product out of package, wet product and clean it thoroughly. Put product on a sheet of plate with some styrofoam. Make sure some aluminum. Make sure you spray your aluminum foil down. Like, yeah, I'm more capable of following directions. We live in the world of like the internet and fucking like I have a tablet. I could just sit there and watch somebody else make it and just follow them. Have I tried a juicer to make fruit smoothies? No, because I'm about to make an excuse. I hate cleaning a juicer. They get so fucking dirty, and they have to take them apart and clean them every time. And if you don't, they just get nasty and smelly and attract flies. Local Nomad, you could turn the QuickTime events off in Resident Evil 6. That's what I did. I just turned all the QuickTime events off, so so the game auto does them for you. You don't have to do them at all. Doesn't change the game. It doesn't get you out of any of the platinum or anything like that. You could mash the button to death if you want to. I'm like, I'm good. RE6 is overhated. Like it's a good enough game. It's just so far from what Resident Evil is. It's ridiculous. Does it get to my mind people cheer more for the GOAT than you on my streams? No, not really. Like, people like the GOAT. It is what it is. People like Cloaksy on fucking Burt Peanut. I mean, they just remade Resident Evil 4. Eat best with no dip. Yeah, that's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. I didn't like the Resident Evil 2 remake. I prefer the original. I'm playing Diablo 2 as Warlock, but I'm just in the Baldur's Gate right now. Like, I've played 20,000 hours of Diablo 2. Like, a new class isn't going to, like, drag me into that game like that. Any prediction for the Braves this season? They're going to be, like, third place, wild card at best. We got too many hurt pitchers. We got too many question marks in the infield if they're actually good players. And Michael Harris always starts slow. Our outfield right now is Ronald Acuna, Michael Harris, and Profar, which I feel like Acuna is going to spend the vast majority of the season as a DH, and you're going to have Yastrzemski playing right field, and Yastrzemski can't hit left-handed pitching. So, like, you'll probably have Ronald Acuna there, and you'll have somebody DHing then. But like, there's so much stuff I see happening that the Braves just don't do. Like the Braves just don't go buy people, and I think a lot of it has to do with the fact that they don't have a TV deal in place, and it's what, almost March. Yeah, Dodgers are going to three-peat, most likely. Are you scared of dying and not experiencing life? I feel like I've experienced life. I've been all over this fucking world, and I don't have the mindset needed to actually enjoy it. Like, if you told me, hey, let's go sit on like the shores of fucking Italy and like drink tea and like overlook the ocean, right? I'd be like, okay, I can do that shit here. I don't need to go to fucking Italy to see the ocean. I can drive. I can get in the trail bus and drive 15 minutes to I'm on the water. Right, like for the most part, I've seen life, and it's like it's not for me. Not for me. I prefer to be around things that are familiar. Like every time I go somewhere in this world, I always want to come back home. Most people don't leave their county that they're born in, bud. Like, I know people in their 50s right now have never stepped on an airplane. You think getting a job is going to make you fix your life? Most jobs are fucking shackles. More people are shackled to their job and to like a mortgage than anything else in fucking life. If I had a week to live, what would I do? I would make sure that all my passwords and everything, I'd make sure I had a living will in place. I'd probably do my funeral arrangements. And then I'd probably sit back and be like, hey, who wants to play Baldur's Gate 3 honor mode with me? And I'd probably try my hardest to beat Baldur's Gate 3 honor mode. I'd be eating good, though. I tell you what, I'll be eating motherfucking good that week. I spend time with my wife. I mean, I just you read that as nothing for my wife. I said paying for my funeral expenses, getting a living will together. All that is so that my wife gets everything I have, right? That means everything I have goes to her. Con Queso 09. Thank you for the $20. And I'm in the gulag in the disco in most of the time. My name never appears there because I keep my stuff private on Discord, but I'm always there. So if you type, I usually will type back if I'm not asleep. It takes time to get accepted into the Discord, because we go through individually and look through all accounts, and like if you have like history of like trolling and stuff like that, we generally don't let you in. I can make memories with my spouse. Like you guys romanticize this because it makes you feel like a white knight. There's people that make memories with their spouses. No, Felix, those are just bad players. Like you haven't played in a while, so like your elo is probably really low. I've never said I was too good for a job. I don't think I physically can do most jobs. And even in the jobs that I probably can do, I'll probably get fired from, mainly because people will fuck with me. Tech guy, no, I'm not. I got other places to live. I could tell you this, like I'm never going to be without a house the rest of my life. Like I have a place to stay. The only way I'm losing a house is if I can't pay property taxes. Did I switch to a heavier weight oil in my 6.2? Yeah, I switched to 0W30 European. 0W40. 0W40 European. Dexos base. You get married next year, what advice you got for me? First year is going to be the honeymoon year, and it's going to create expectations that you probably can't ever achieve. But to be married a long time, I've been married 6 years now. It takes compromise and communication. Like you got to learn when to walk away from a conversation. You got to learn when not to try to pull a fight if you can, and you got to give up a lot of it. Roommate, not wife. You guys don't know what the hell I do when I'm off stream. Do you have a multi? Yeah. I don't know what you think about me, but like my house is usually pretty clean. Like I don't like throw my food around and stuff like that. So what's important in life is being a gaming chair on the internet about somebody that you hate. My background's disgusting. Like what? Like there's some clothes here? Like all it is some shirts. You act like I'm fucking Asmongold over here with roaches crawling on me. Don't insult our boy Asmon. I'm just saying, it's like my house is pretty clean. Can we go back to this? Can we go back to this? Remember? Look at my house. There's my house right behind me there. There's the dog bed. Floors are good. kitchen cabinets. Like, I mean, my house probably does have a smell to it, but that's because I have a cat. All houses with a cat have a smell to them. I used to have 2 cats. You deserve the hate you get, to be honest. I don't know what did I do to deserve the hate I get, man? Yeah, I made some comments on a podcast in just 10 plus years ago. Yeah, telling someone they should be of legal age before they come visit me is something that you should that marks me a pedophile. Hey, Arby denied to be my fan. He's 100% my fan. He looks forward to my shit every day. Because it's silly. I don't understand the level of like addicted to it. Like they're addicted to me. It's just silly. It's like they want to watch me burn so bad. Anybody that watches you as much as he does makes him a fan. It don't matter if he talks bad about you or not. Howard Stern made a whole career out of people talking bad about him. But they still listened. Yeah, remember trolls make money and clout off you, so yeah, Breaking Banquet does. Maybe Lummox makes a little bit, but most of them don't. Hey, Arby ain't making no real money off me. Right, crazy. They harass anyone associated with me. It's stupid. Okay. Okay. I don't want to get back into fighting shape. See, there it is. Like that people don't like the way I talk to people. They don't like that a person that looks like I do, that's in the shape I am, talk down to people. They hate that. That's what they hate about me, right? They don't want to voice that. They just like the mannerisms I have, and they want to make me a bad person because of it. It's got nothing to do with being lazy. It's got everything to do with being fat. People hate fat people. People hate fat people. That's it. It's that simple. What up, pimp? Again, weekly. What makes me a bad person? What makes me a bad person? I'm waiting. It's only a 5-second delay here. What's my favorite Slayer song? Oh. Seasons in the Abyss. Sure. Tell me what makes me a bad person. Because they don't actually have a reason. They'll say some shit. They'll say some shit that they can't even prove I even did. They'll be like, "Well, you said this on PKA 17 years ago." You know, I also said I got shot in the fucking leg on PKA 17 years ago. We found out that was a lie. Why do you pick and choose what you decipher as I'm telling the truth about? If you don't like me, Redemption's Gaming Chair, why are you afraid of being banned? I didn't betray Woody. They tried to do the same thing with Optic Hex today. I don't know if you've seen this on X. Like when there was an offhand quote I said on my gaming stream yesterday where I was like, "Yo, I got Optic Hex on my motherfucking phone." And I talked to a guy who had an Optic Texas jersey on or like avatar in game, and they had motherfuckers run to Optic Hex and try to question if I had him in my phone or not. These people, the same thing happened to Woody. Like, I think mine and Woody's relationship would be better if I didn't have trolls. Because, like, people went over to Woody when I wasn't there and just tried to, like, "Oh, Wings is talking all this shit about you. Burr, 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 burr. Wings is saying this. Wings is saying that." They do this mess. It's what they do. That's what they do. They take anything you say and they try to pull it out. They try to use it any way they can. Take responsibility for once. Right. And I apologize for that, Starving Pixels. But I didn't say it behind his back. I said it right to his face. I've never said anything I was afraid of somebody else hearing. And I apologize for it. I'm like, "Yep, you're right. I got it wrong. I thought because I thought lock and load was like penis enhancement and not like cum stuff, right?" And I was wrong about that. I admitted I was wrong about it. I apologized. I'm like a motherfucking man right then and there. Right? But there's a lot of past trauma. And I understand that. Right? But that right there doesn't make you a bad person. You know what makes you a bad person? Being a murderer, stealing people for money, you know, taking advantage of the elderly, being a scam artist. You know, robbing people makes you a bad person. You're not a bad person because you have disagreements with people. Hey, Chester, dude, thank you for the $60, man. Thank you so much. Boogie texted me. That was like 30 minutes ago. I think Boogie sent people over here because I see a lot of like friendly faces from Local Live. I'll take that one. Am I a bad friend? 100% I'm a bad friend. Because like I got into YouTube to try to help beat social phobia, but for the most part, I don't like hanging out with people. Like, I like being by myself most of the day. Like, to say what I did as spousal abuse is being disingenuous. I got mad and I knocked my wife over. Right? By accident, mind you. Okay, I'm not gonna entertain this. I messed up. I've apologized to it. It is what it is. There's no, like, if you want to hate me for that, fine. You can hate me for that. You have a valid grievance for that. I messed up badly then. I can't do anything to take it back. I wish I could. Again, I've said it before and I've said it again. I didn't think Kelly was there. I thought it was Ken. Ken is like a 6'5", big ass motherfucker. Right? I was grabbed from behind by multiple people, and I was just trying to get whoever was on me off me. And I used more force than necessary against a person I wouldn't normally do that with. I didn't. Go watch the video. Anybody that sees that video will see what I see. All right. I'm not pulling the video up. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to have that on my channel, babe. That's not my proudest moment. Because that was one that I'll fully accept you hating on me about. Like, that was me being a dumbass. I get frustrated. I don't really have a temper. Like, the only time I get really, like, mad is when somebody calls me a liar. I hate that. How did I get the Big Daddy Bioshock plushie? You could buy it off of 2K's website. They're normally about $70, but this Christmas they were $15. They were just trying to get rid of them. Tossing a controller doesn't make you mad. It means you're frustrated. I got frustrated today at Call of Duty because I was doing so poorly. I admitted to lying about getting shot a long time ago, motherfucker. That's not new news. That's only new news if you only follow me through, like, ancillary videos. Thank you, Chester. Thank you for the donations, man. Would you like a Pepsi sponsorship? Just want to say, no joking here. I'm serious. I mean, Pepsi would never touch me with a 6-foot pole. Like, I'm dead serious. I wasn't trying to harm someone I love. I was trying to go yell at fucking Boogie. And then everybody grabbed onto my ass. It's not that I'm the victim. Like no reasonable person would expect me to like think I would like me going towards other people that, oh yeah, I'm going to do this now. This is my game plan. People sponsor Trump if Trump's is a bigger pedophile than I'll ever be. No, I was going to yell at Boogie because Boogie was doing that puppy dog shit where he was talking all kinds of shit behind my back. That's why Boogie was saying that, you know, people don't see the clip after the fact because they watch it ancillary. But Boogie was like, hit me, hit me, hit me. And I was like, I'm not going to hit you, Boogie. See, I hate talking about this kind of shit, dude. It feels like an umbrella that's over your head that you never can get away from. Do I consider myself a low-cow? Nobody considers himself a low-cow. That's what makes him a low-cow. All right, let's go and get rid of this guy. Well, I kind of want to just end the stream now because I ruined my mood talking about that shit. Because every time I talk about it, I just see it's just giving them power. Okay. Okay. Thanks everybody for coming out to the stream. Thanks everybody for chilling. Big ups to Stoner for the $6 donations. Thank you Phantom for the $50, man. Thank you Bryce. Thank you One Buff Weed. Thank you Howdy. Thank you John. Thank you Tyrant for coming out. Howdy. Thank you for giving me like almost $30 as well. Thank you Mert. Thanks everybody for chilling with your boy tonight. I'll see you guys later. Peace, people.